Hi guys, this is I'm Stuck and welcome back to our economics series. So in this video we'll be looking at production possibility frontiers, or you sometimes might see them known as production possibility curves. So this is kind of the first kind of diagram curve you'll be looking at in economics. So what is the production possibility frontier? So PPF is a curve which displays the maximum output possibilities of two or more goods within an economy as long as there is a maximum employment of resources. So it displays the maximum an economy can produce and also opportunity costs from prioritizing production of one good over another. So here is a PPF. On the y-axis you have good A and on the x-axis you have good B. So sometimes you might see this with good A being capital goods and good B consumer goods, and this is a more macroeconomic scale looking at how a whole economy can sacrifice making consumer goods for capital goods and vice versa. So what does the PPF show us? So on the left is another PPF, and here point A displays an economy working at full capacity. If this is the case, an economy will be operating on the curve, and you cannot possibly produce any more of one good without sacrificing another. Point B represents a point on the curve which isn't currently attainable unless the economy expands, and the economy can expand with new innovation or technology. And point C represents an inefficient economy with an unemployment of resources. So more of either good can be produced if the economy becomes more efficient and employs more of its resources. So all of the economy's resources lie within the curve. So how could an economy reach point B? It could be done by an increased quantity of resources. So this could include labour. So maybe with more immigration, you might have more of a workforce, so you can have more employment. Or it could also be natural resources. So you might find that countries may discover new oil fields, and that will give them more natural resources. You also have foreign direct investment, or FDI. So this is where like a TNC or a global company will invest in a country, and it will maybe put a factory there or put some stores there. And this will only encourage the economy to grow as people get jobs, people earn more money, and it encourages this positive multiplier effect where the economy just grows and grows and grows because people have a job, they earn more money, and they also spend more money. So we also have increased quality of training and education. So if the workforce is more trained to do something, then we have more efficient working and the size of the economy may increase. So we also have better or new technology such as ultra-fast broadband. So this can also encourage FDI as companies may want to move to a place with high quality technology, and it also can increase the efficiency of production. So what could happen to move the curve inwards? Well, if resources run out or they leave, then the productive possibility can decrease. So examples include war. We also have mass emigration. So if a large workforce leave the country, then we have less people working, which will decrease the productive possibility. We also have outsourcing of firms. So if a company leaves to a country like China for cheaper wages, then you might find that there's a lot more unemployment going on, which means that the productive possibility will decrease. We also have deep recession. So if there's been a large stock market crash, then companies might have less money, so therefore they are less productive. So what's the link between production possibility curves and opportunity cost? On the left side of the screen is a production possibility frontier. And as you can see, by moving from C to D, so therefore increasing consumer goods from 40 to 50, you're sacrificing 100 consumer goods. So the opportunity cost there of producing 50 consumer goods rather than 40 is 100 capital goods. This is because by producing 10 more consumer goods at this point on the curve, 100 capital goods must be sacrificed in order to create more of another good. This is because the economy is working on the curve, which means that it's therefore at its most productive. The gradient of the curve also plays a role in the opportunity cost. So how does the gradient affect opportunity cost, you might ask? So if you look at the PPF to your left, you can see that the curve has a concave shape. Therefore, the gradient can differ at different points of the curve. So at point A, the gradient is very shallow, whereas at point C, it's very steep. So what if the curve wasn't concave? So on the left you can see a curve which is just a straight line, so then therefore this indicates that there is a constant gradient throughout the curve. So this states that opportunity cost is the same everywhere on the curve. Therefore, from moving from point A to B, the opportunity cost is the same as moving from point C to D. So that's it for this video. If you need any help with anything, just drop a comment, I'll try and reply. And thanks for watching.